I feel before we call in the directions, it's really important to connect with that sacredness, that knowing that all life is sacred, and tuning into your personal, very, very personal, intimate connection with nature, the nature within you and the nature outside you. This takes a very, very deep listening, a receptivity, an openness to life. I feel, as we look at this beautiful being, the stillness, the silence, this state of presence, really. So this is one of my power places, one of the places I go to if I need nourishment. And I invite you to, you may already have some favourite places in nature, but I invite you to cultivate a really special relationship with a particular piece of land and the animals. Hi, here's Nala stretching up the wall. There are many things that humans do to create sacred space. A very traditional one is bringing fire to a ceremony. And we can do that as simply as with awareness lighting a candle. Just helping you come into the moment. Just like that cat, look at her, so present. Using the flame to connect you to the flame in your own heart. And personally, I always love, before I do anything, to smudge. So you can use sage, or one I'm loving at the moment is Palo Santo. The smell of the Palo Santo is beautiful. So lighting just a little bit of sage in your own way. Just with the intention of allowing the smoke to clear and cleanse you. With this smoke, I call in our protective spirits, the apus, the ancestors. And this work we do for ourselves, our family, our community, and for future generations. Munayllata Pusay. So today I'm going to use a rattle, this beautiful rattle, and call in the directions. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be facing you, but we start facing the east. So wherever the rising sun is for you, your body can face the east. Just connecting in with your heart. Beloved spirits of the East, who sing to us of the transformational qualities of fire, Spark our passions, spark our creativity, our enthusiasm for life. Burn to the ground all old belief systems that no longer serve us. And great spirit of eagle, Condor, teach us to fly high, to see from a higher perspective. Help us to fly wingtip to wingtip with great spirit. Carry our prayers for the benefit of ourselves, our family, our community, and this whole world. Beloved spirits of the East, thank you for being with us in our ceremony today. And then we turn to the South. Beloved spirits of the South, who sing to us of the fluidity and flow of water. Support us to flow with life. Support us to be fluid in our emotional body and call on our spirit child who, with innocence, knows how to feel authentically. We call on the playfulness of our spirit child. And as we face the south, we call on Amaru, snake, and the medicine of just as the snake's body slivers heartbeat to heartbeat with Mother Earth, we ask that we can have that deep connection with our beautiful planet, to listen to her, and to listen to the earth in ourselves, our naturalness. Beloved spirits of the South, thank you for being with us in our ceremony today. And as we turn to the West, beloved spirits of the West, who sing to us of the stability and the endurance of Earth, help us to stand our ground for what we believe in. Help us to learn to be natural like the earth, beautiful like the earth, in our naturalness, in our authenticity. Beloved spirits of the earth, support us to nurture and nourish ourselves, our community, our families, and all of life with that great generosity. And as we face the West, we call on the spirit of Panther. Teach us to move with grace and agility through life. Sacred Panther, help us to see in the dark. Help us to stalk our shadows and bring them into the light. Give us the courage and the strength and the fierceness we need to cut through illusion. Beloved spirits of the West, thank you for being with us in our ceremony here today. And then we turn to the North. Beloved spirits of the North, who sing to us of the flexibility of air, the lightness of air. Hummingbird, sacred hummingbird, teach us how to take the long journey, the long migration, and to taste the sweetness along the way, to take ourselves lightly. Beloved spirits of the North and the element of air, support us to not take our mind too seriously, to move into the pure awareness, the Bodhi mind, the mind that sees with clarity. Beloved spirits of the North, connect us with our ancestors and the gifts of our ancestors, and send our love and our service to future generations. Beloved spirits of the North, thank you for being with us in our ceremony today. And then we turn our attention to the earth. You can feel your feet on the earth. You can place your palms towards earth, just feeling your relationship to her. Beloved earth, thank you for your generosity. And we tune into all the creatures of the earth, the animals, the birds, the insects, the trees, the plants, and particularly to Mama Cacao. Thank you for your heart-opening qualities, Mama Cacao. The medicine that makes us feel good. Thank you for being with us in our ceremony today. And then turning attention to the above, just connecting with your guides, with your ancestors, with the sun, the heart of the sun, with Sister Moon, Mama Kila, and with the star nations. Just feeling the light from the above blessing our ceremony today. And finally turning your attention to Creator and turning inwards to create the Creator, the creation that you are. Great Spirit, whatever word you use for Creator, support us in our ceremony today. May we meet you halfway. May we trust, have faith, and take whatever action we need to take for the benefit of ourselves, our friends, our family, our community, our world. And so it is. One of the important things to remember is at the level of our mind, we tend to think that there's a right and a wrong way of doing things, or there's a right and wrong in life. The wisdom teachings know that this is very different. There's a beautiful quote, I think it's Rumi, and he said, "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there's a field. I'll meet you there." And as we open to nature, as we open to truth and love, we discover that in this, in the thing that we're doing today, which is calling in the directions, if you go to the Native American tradition or to the Andean tradition or to our own Celtic tradition, you'll find that all over the world, for example, the North may be black in one tradition, it may be red in another tradition. The thing that's important is not the right and wrong of it. There is no right and wrong. But as you open to your own calling in of the directions, it's coming from your heart, from your truth. And a really beautiful, deep, personal connection to nature is all that's required for you to call the directions in a very powerful way. We're cultivating a deeper intimacy with life, with ourselves, with each other. So this was interesting at Stampit Marsh, which I've said many times is one of my favourite places. I was approaching the bunnies, and shamanically rabbits are known for being fearful. Obviously they're prey animals. And it's interesting to watch what happens with these bunnies as I approach. Because just like us, they are unique individuals, and some of them darted for the hole and stayed hidden. Well, let's just see. This is why I'm inviting you to a deeper listening and observation of nature. And look, just this one little bunny, he just stayed. No matter how close I got, he just stayed. Maybe he was in freeze. Who knows? So have fun with your writing of your directions. May your process be a gentle one. Munayllata Pusay. And Saminchayway, opening to the magic and the miracles that are already here, already present. So much love.